Good evening and welcome to the Bishop Flaget 2023 Science Fair Awards.
The moment you've been waiting for.
So one thing we want to help everyone is to understand some of the thought processes that students go through as they are coming up with their science fair projects. So here's a little bit of information on how the scientific method works.
Have you noticed that Howard can take any topic and use it to remind you that he went to space?
Interesting hypothesis. Let's apply the scientific method. Perform an experiment.
Okay. Hey, Howard, any thoughts on where we should get dinner?
Anywhere but the space station. On a good day, dinner was a bag full of meatloaf. But hey, you don't go there for the food, you go there for the view.
Fascinating. Let me see if I can duplicate the result.
Howard, I've always thought the lemon was an underrated fruit. Care to weigh in?
Not really.
Oh, well.
Yeah, people say the Soyuz capsule is a lemon, but hey, that baby got me to space and back.
Have you noticed that Howard can take
So moving right along into our awards. So first of all, receiving a good rating on their science fair projects, we have Nate Burnham Johnson, Aiden Montalvo, Maddie Reed, Madison Rouleau. Man, that was a throwback name. Madison Rouleau, Lily Wiley, and Summer Kasalki.
For our excellence, Grace Tomlinson, Hallie Woodside, Caroline Wetzel, Caroline Johnson, Kai Waite, Max Millard, Landon Pryor, Isaac Rouleau, David Lucas, Kaylee Oyer, Emma Johnson, Helena Gunnels, Emsley Barrows, Sophia Montalvo, Katie Henderson, Leah Jacobson, David Rourke, William Legg, Dane Barron, Mark Laughlin, Aubrey Daughters, Joe Henderson, Noah Flores, Lyric Graves, Sutton Beamer, Christian Carter, Mason Jacobson, Emma Whalen, Claire Bostwick, and William Moravy.
Receiving superiors and headed to District 12 Science Fair at Ohio University.
Braden Smith, Calvin Hirsch, Will Thompson, Kristen Fleck, Ellison Ward, Gianna Moravy, Julia Corcoran, Jonathan Crawford, Maddie Snyder, Kendall Stoneking, Liliana Neal, Julia McNeil, Natalie Dudley, Ava Hickman Beck, Isabella Cantor, Frankie Hirsch, Henry Bird, Amelia Barron, and Gabby Maranzana.
So now for our category winners.
Ooh, and these are a surprise. So these were the top scores in each of our categories, and they are not necessarily superiors, just the best people in their category.
In behavioral sciences, we have Natalie Dudley with Do Genders Remember Dreams Differently?
For biological sciences, Caroline Wetzel, which burger molds the fastest? Spoiler alert is it's Wendy's, less preservatives, never frozen.
Get it? Spoiler alert.
Oh my gosh.
Botany, Amelia Barron, which method helps roses stay fresh?
For chemistry, Liliana Neal, how do leavening agents affect baking?
Consumer science, Ellison Ward, which shampoo protects color best?
Health sciences, Julia McNeil, does spicy food elevate body temperature?
Material science, Kristen Fleck, what material filters water best?
And scientific inquiry, Will Thompson, how does temperature affect battery output?
So those are our category winners. Now the big winners, the big dogs, the $50 prize winners.
Am I eligible for this?
No, you are not. So these are our STEM awards. And this year we decided to give one to a student in 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. And these are students who have worked very, very hard, who have really tried to exemplify the scientific method and the importance of research and experimentation and hard work into their projects. And they were also recognized by their judges as kind of going above and beyond.
So our sixth grade award is for Max Millard. What variety of potato produces more electricity?
It was obvious, these are the comments that the judges made. It was obvious that time was spent on research and that flowed into the presentation. Max's discussion of potential variables that could affect the conclusion was excellent and he was impressive.
Jonathan Crawford for seventh grade with how does cinnamon affect seedling growth?
So Jonathan's judges said that he had a sense of pride in his project, a great unique project, and Jonathan grew over 200 plants to gather data for his project.
And he actually harvested the seeds by himself. So like for his peppers, he got green bell peppers, took the seeds, and then produced his plants from those seeds. So everything was fresh.
And if he wants to use the greenhouse to
Keep
help us
going.
reap the benefits, we would love to be able to help him out there.
Then eighth grade, Isabella Cantor, which stain remover cleans the best?
So Bella's judges said she had good scientific investigation, her research was well done, and she showed a clear understanding and seemed passionate about the project and results. And I can say these three students impressed me as a science fair mentor. They weren't afraid to approach whoever they needed to talk to get more information, to get help, and they wanted to do their best. And as an educator, that's important to me that they were vested in their projects and they had a lot of pride, and that's what's more important to me than anything else.
Agreed. All right, so we want to give a special thank you to our STEM business partners for helping with our projects and then judging. People from these companies took time off work. It's all volunteer to come and judge, and we think they do a nice job. So Kenworth Truck Company, Floor BWXT, Corcoran Farms always provide us with judges for our science fair. We also had parishioners from St. Mary and St. Peter parishes, the University of Rio Grande Libraries, Ross County 4-H, and then other people who come and help. All professionals who do a nice job with the students, and they're always impressed by our students.
So also want to give a shout out to our science fair mentors this year, Miss Fay, Mrs. Bush, Mrs. Fife, Mrs. Maxwell, Mrs.
That's
Fonstock, myself, and then the kids' science teacher, Miss Harper. So we had a great time this year. It was a great community-wide project, really, within the building, and we're very proud of our students and look forward to seeing how they do when they head off to OU on March the 25th. So that ends our Science Fair Awards for this evening. Have a great night.